Okay, let's get back to the next step, which is I will be using a cron tab. We've already set up a cron tab. Click on Next, and then hit Submit to complete the installation. And you now have an automated content system. Now let's show you how to set up a campaign, which will actually import give the information on what's being imported. Go ahead and click Add Campaign, and we're going to call this campaign Wedding Yahoo, and we're going to make it active. Now, feeds, any RSS feed can be used, and any combination of up to 4 RSS feeds can be used to import content. But one of the best places to get at least get started is to go to Yahoo and get one of their news feeds. So let's do that. If you go to Yahoo News, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and click the RSS button. It will give you a list of available RSS feeds. Obviously, if you had a world information site, you could click one of these. If you were doing a political site, you can click one of these and get fresh RSS feeds throughout the day. Ours is kind of specialized. This is a wedding site, so we're just going to put wedding in the search and create our own RSS feed. So let's hit search, and we've got 2 articles here. Let's see if we can maybe change that a little bit. Oh, 2Ds instead of 3Ds helps a lot too in wedding. Much more results. So what you'll want to do is go to the top of your browser and copy the URL from this newsfeed. It's in your browser bar, and then go back to your wp-o-matic and enter that URL into your feed right here. Now, if you had a wedding blog that you wanted to import some content from that had an RSS feed, you could add it here. If you had another related site, you could add it here. You can have up to 4 feeds. We're going to categorize this, and we're going to put it under wedding planning. So all of the imported content will go under the category wedding planning. You have the opportunity to rewrite some of the words. I don't normally do that. And then let's look at options here. First question is, how frequently do you want to import the data? So we're going to put once per day. Do you want to cache images? In almost all cases, I cache images because when you import feeds, a lot of times they have images with them, and it's really not fair to keep pulling the image from whoever's website it was that you got the feed from. So you can grab those images from the feed and store them into your own on your own server, and that way you don't have to worry about maybe getting a broken link when they delete that content or something of that sort. So if you can, go ahead and cache your own images there. I go ahead and use their feed date. I don't perform feedbacks. We do want this to be published public. We'll put author as admin, and how many articles do you want to import at a time? Well, let's just say 10 a day. We do not normally want to post title links to the source. I'll show you that in a minute. And I really don't like adding comments to or discussion comments to my articles, simply because I get a lot of spam and it's just too much trouble. One thing you can do is create a custom template, and it will show you how to do that. Here's some examples. As an example, if you wanted to put a link back to the source, you can copy this. Or if you wanted to add Google AdSense, you can copy that, put it in, make sure you put your own AdSense account number on there. And what we're going to do is now when a article shows up, it'll have the content here, and underneath it, it will have a little tag that says Go to Source. I want to put a permalink back to the source instead of the feed URL, because I don't want them to go back to the feed when they click on the link. And we're ready to go here. It's all set up. Click the Submit button, and your campaign is ready. Now I'm going to go ahead and fetch the content now. Before, our website looked like this. We had one article that we had manually entered yesterday, and we're going to go ahead and fetch it and see what happens when we run our cron right now. and it shows that it was active, it did work. We've imported 10 posts, so let's go back and take a look at our site. We'll hit the refresh button, and voila, we now have 10 new articles with a go to source where they can go look at the original content. And the link up here goes to another page, which will allow, if you wanted to have comments, you could have comments here. And what this does is it allows you to, over a period of time, have a very robust website with tons of content on it. Unfortunately, this one did not bring in any images. I wish they had, so I could show you, but that's just the luck of the draw on these. Some of them will have images of celebrities and such. Now, every morning at 3 o'clock, this will import another 10 articles. If I had several different RSS feeds, I could have put 3 articles from one site, 2 articles from another site, 3 articles from another site, and 2 articles from another site to kind of mix it up and make it look unique. And that's it. Congratulations on being able to fully automate your website content.